Hello, I'm glad to be back with another wire wrapping tutorial. I'm really sorry for not uploading for a while. I was dealing with some health related issues, which then resulted in me feeling really down and I just couldn't get myself to edit this video. And now that's out of the way. I hope you enjoy this tutorial and let's get started. For the first ring, I'm using 20 gauge bare brass wire to start with, and I'm bending it in half on my ring mandrel. And then making loops, which will then be made into large spirals. Next, I'm taking 26 gauge wire, about 20 centimeters, and I'm wrapping it around the two thicker wires to keep them together right underneath the spirals. I have only wrapped it once, but it might be a good idea to do it twice or even more. And then twisting the thin wire until it's approximately 7 centimeters long. That's about 3 inches. Then curling it into a whatever you want to call this. A flower, a cinnamon bun, you decide. And after you have your little cinnamon bun in place, you then split the wires and wrap each of them around your ring band on each side of the bun. I've noticed the ring band was a bit deformed, so I gently hammered the back of it with my rawhide hammer. And that's it, super simple. You can even make the bun in a different color wire, maybe add some beads or crystals. I think that would look cool too. Moving on, I have already made this little ring band with 2 small loops on each end, then feeding through a small piece of 26 gauge wire. The ring band is again 20 gauge and all rings in this tutorial are bare brass. Again, I'm twisting the thin wire, and again you can wrap it around the ring band more than once. Then making a little flower out of the twisted wire. Yes, we're gonna call this one a flower. This time I wrapped the 2 wires around only one side of the ring band, once or twice, and then I push them underneath the twisted part with my chain nose pliers. And I'm sorry, but the footage was really blurry, so I'm not showing you exactly what I did there. But I hope it makes sense. And since I wanted some texture on my ring band, I decided to make little dents with my round nose pliers. It just makes the ring a bit more unique and I love doing it. You basically just press the wire with your round nose pliers. The last ring is a bit of an experiment. I mean, they all are, but this one especially. So I made the ring band with loops, then the twisted wire, and then decided to hammer the band, which kind of worked, but kind of didn't. I used ball hammer to texture the ring band, which was lovely, but it expanded the band, deformed the twisted bit, which I then removed and experimented with a different design. But on the other hand, having the two loops wrapped and close to each other made the hammering process much easier for me, so that was a plus. I added this Swarovski pearl bead, I think it was 4mm, onto some 26 gauge wire, twisted the wire close to the bead. Then I fed the thin wire through the loop so that the bead sat snugly on the top of the loop, and then wrapped the rest of the wire around the ring band. I then cut the excess off and of course pressed it with my flat nose and chain nose pliers. Then I repeated the process on the other side. And it doesn't look too bad. So, do you have a favorite? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already. And I will see you next time. Bye!